Hey guys, so 25th of April, here we go, end of the month. Wow. Maybe doing these videos of my planner makes the months go faster. I don't know. So what I thought I'd do for this month was, yes, I'm going to do a stencil. No, I will not be spraying with a stencil. I've learned my lesson, maybe, I think, maybe, but I'm going to come up with more fun ways of getting that stencil image onto the page. And I was very happy because I've been slowly cleaning out my craft room, and I found my my yardage of sequins, gold sequins trim, I guess is what you called it, but the sequence that's actually on the in a chain. So this is so much fun to work with. I have so much fun with it, and for some reason I put it away, so I'm going to put it on this one. And for this one, I'm gonna try my color box with the stencil. I think that might be the easiest way, is just pouncing the stencil with my pad, because if I use a blender, it's gonna be too diffused, and it'll give me the image, but I want kind of bold. So we'll see how this goes. This is a pigment, it's a pigment ink, which is totally different than a dye ink, of course. The pigment ink is closer to, it's a lot heavier of an ink. It gives you a very distinct image, whereas a dye ink, it's more diffused, it's a little bit transparent. So I always think of it as more as pigment ink is closer to paint, whereas dye ink is, it's a dye. And, it's like dye. I don't know. Anyway, let's get this going. So this is Tim Holtz stencil lattice work. This is one he came out with a little while ago, and yeah, totally clean. Haven't used it. That's the really good thing about doing all this experimentation work in my Erin Condren, is I'm actually getting out a lot of stuff that I haven't used yet. Okay, so let's see how I'm gonna do this. I don't know why I'm not using my ink blending tool. I just decided I didn't want to, and I wanted to do it straight from the pad. That might be a huge mistake, but it's not like that hasn't happened before. So, and again, it's getting a lot of ink on my stencil, so let's see if it can transfer off. No, not really. But I do like how it came off on the page, so a lot. This is kind of what I was going for. Kind of like that stencil graffiti look. Now, let's see if I can be so cool and line it up so well that I can get rid of that edge. Wow. Look at the skills this girl has. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see if I can do it again. That was kind of impressive. Come on, you gotta admit it. A little bit impressive. I have a lot more control doing it this way, so I kind of like that about it. Alright, now I'm just showing off. I know. That's fine. I know. I won't do anymore. Ooh, I like that. Okay, let me do a little bit more on this side. Not as heavy as that side, but just a little bit. Just to bring it out slightly. Do I want to or no? Do I like it? Maybe just down a little little bit lower. Oh, I like it so much. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, is it ever going to come off my stencil? We don't know. Yeah, this looks really nice, and I like how the pigment ink did it. Oh, did I ever tell you the color of this? This is Colorbox Pigment Ink Harbor. Yeah, it's Harbor. Okay, so let me go run my stencil to the sink really quick so the ink doesn't dry. Okay, just as I thought, the pigment ink did stain the stencil a little bit. It might just be because Tim Holtz stencils are a little different than other stencils, but you know, it's a tool. It's meant to be stained, so it's not a big deal. Look at the color with the gold sequins. Oh my god, it's so magical. Okay, so I'm just going to trail them down the sides, and then I'm going to do some scatter ones on the right, and then I'm going to call it a day because I like the design so much that we don't have to do much to this page. Okay, so I like to, especially when I'm dealing with sequence trim, I like to lock my edges, or my ends, after I cut off a slice. And I like to do it right away, just with a quick dab of glue on the back side, because I don't like sequins flinging everywhere when I open stuff. It's just a thing with me. I know it's weird. And I was going to staple these for that cool grunge look, but I've decided against it. Every time I say I'm going to staple it, it's the same thing. I always say no at the last minute. So I'm going to glue them down. I'm just taking care of my ends again. Okay, like so, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, I can scatter 8 sequins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Really am enjoying the stencil, and I'm really enjoying the color of this pigment ink. I got really into pigment inks a couple years ago with art journaling. For some reason I fell off of it. I mean, they're really fun to stamp with. They make a really crisp image. I don't know why. I mean, it does take longer for it to dry, but I don't know. I guess the lure of Tim Holtz was just too strong. There, I'm gonna overlap it to cover up my glue marks. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is it. A thing of beauty. Yeah, I think that's done. What do you think? So pretty! And I love my soft edges going on here, and I like how it looks like a spray paint a little bit in here. Do we have any ghosting? Nope, does not transfer to the other side. Well, a little bit of this here, but that was from like a splat, I think, so that's okay. Oh, it looks really, really good. That is it. Have a great week, guys. See you next week. Bye.